Alright everyone, well, here's another review of another film that I anticipated for 2019, an animated film to be exact, and that is Dreamworks How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. Yep, I think this is a fantastic series, and I already reviewed the first two films and I think they're great, so does this one hold up as well as the first two did? Bet your ass it did. And unfortunately, sadly, this is the last of this series, so it's nearing a sudden stop, but I'm fine with that because too many sequels, you milk a cow too much, it'll die after all, right? So, yeah, this movie's great. After all the years of waiting since 2014, the second film, I think it was worth it. And, well, I'm not going to dive into the animated short films and series on Cartoon Network and Netflix. Otherwise, I'd be here all day. But otherwise, yeah, we kind of knew this was coming. And, well, it's great that DreamWorks definitely had a franchise going great for 3 films, aside from the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. It's just a shame the Shrek series couldn't hold up as well for 3 movies, but it's not like it needed that many films, that many sequels per se. But this film, thankfully, we knew we wanted a lot more. They introduced more characters, and the same ones return, same voice actors, same dragons, and even some new ones. If you saw the trailer, you know a few things that you probably are expecting, like more dragons, to be exact, like the Light Fury, which is the complete opposite of the Night Fury, even though, of course, Night Fury, Toothless himself, mates with the dragon, or tries to. I'm not going to give too much away. I'm going to try to be, moderate to major spoiler-free on this one. But bear with me, people. Like I said, you probably saw it in the trailer, so I'm not giving too much away. There are some predictable things that you probably saw in the trailer, and that you're probably expecting. As I said, I'm not going to give too much away with the main characters themselves. Hiccup's mom returns, obviously, and most of the other Vikings of Berk return. I believe it's most of the voice actors, to be exact. And a new villain, of course, who's a human villain. Not too different from the second one. It does have its share of dark moments here and there, but then when it gets to some good moments and trying to take the next step into the series that it really is necessary for this series to go in, it definitely does that. It explores new lands, and that's what this series does. It's the necessary third movie, the necessary conclusion that it really is. I mean, DreamWorks definitely had a winning formula with this franchise. I mean, to me, this is like DreamWorks' version of the Toy Story series. It's that good, people. I'm not kidding. Because it's not only gorgeous to look at, as well as has its dark moments, it has some rather sad and sentimental moments too as well. Yeah. So, like I said, not going to give too much away, but if you actually watch the ending, you would almost tear up. I mean, it's that good. So, do I have many complaints with this movie? Well, I sadly didn't get to see it in IMAX or 3D or even in Dolby, which I really did want to, but no matter which theater or which version of this film you watch in any theater, no matter what, it's great either way. I saw it in regular 2D and I can't complain whatsoever. Maybe the villain could have been a little bit better, but actually he was pretty threatening for the most part. I like the new dragons that he brings in, how they're all venomous and everything like that, how they underestimate him, and the fight scenes are good. The flying scenes are once again great, as you'd expect, and as I said, it's gorgeous to look at when they discover this new world, the new dragons and everything like that. You got flashback sequences with Hiccup himself and his father. Yeah, it develops the characters even more. It's the necessary sequel that you really wanted out of this series. It's a great, fantastic conclusion. It always seems like the third movies in these franchises are always the sentimental and most dramatic and saddest. Like I said, comparing it to the Toy Story series once again. But, yeah, and that was supposed to be a conclusion, but apparently it's not. So maybe this won't be? Who knows? Otherwise, I think it ended just fine. It's a great, fantastic close to a solid DreamWorks animation trilogy. Way to go, DreamWorks. You did great. All I can say is, no matter which version of it you see, whether it's in 2D, IMAX 3D, 2D, or Dolby, whatever, it's great. It's deserving of a Wii Motion Plus up and a plain rear mode up. So, till next time, great film. I'm just waiting for freaking Universal to make an attraction based off this. I mean, what the hell? Universal owns this DreamWorks franchise, and hell, even Universal's logo came up as it started. I mean, it would be a perfect IMAX thrilling experience in 3D. But otherwise, go see it. You won't be disappointed. Dragons rule.